Welcome to episode number 140 of the award-winning Eavesdrop podcast. Episode 140, as I said, the sponsors of the podcast today happen to be Upstart and Honey. Ooh.
I like Honey.
Ooh, the last Eavesdrop was on November 5th. What's that? Why are you saying that? That's the last time we filmed an Eavesdrop? Oh, with him. I was like, what the fuck? Matt, you confused me.
2018?
Yeah, bro. That's the last time you did me this favor.
That's kind of messed up that you, asked me 4 years later.
Don't make me Matt come in here because we fucking text you once a year, 100%.
No,
I always do yearly catch-ups with all my friends. You're 4 years into returning my phone call, so thank you for that. Man, so much has happened. Obviously, you and I had just moved here.
Yeah.
It was like 2018. That would have been a year for you, right? Like a full year?
I think, we've been out here for 4 years, I believe.
When was 2017?
2017, so maybe half a year we did the podcast. You came over my house to do that podcast.
I did.
Right? But it was only like 6 or so months since we had moved in.
Yeah. So right around it's been almost like exactly 4 years since
now we are official. And everyone else is copying us, right? Moving from everyone? New York and Cali and Chicago.
No, don't Cali or Texas. Or what do they say here? Don't keep Texas, Texas.
Yeah, keep Texas, Texas. Hot.
What
is it, 36 days in a row?
I just posted that, 36 days in a row at 100 degree weather.
That's wild, man.
But I was just in Chicago, bro, and it was humid. You remember how it is, right?
Humid, yeah. It feels different.
It's beautiful. It's like green as far as the eye can see. Green.
I hear it's so dry, though, man. It's all burnt. My backyard is all like
here?
Orange, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't water your grass unless it's on like the right days.
Yeah, if you follow the rules.
Yeah. But you can't keep up. You can't keep your grass green.
I mean, if you water it enough, you can.
Well, yeah, but you can't break the rules.
Well, who said that?
Well, HOA.
No. Listen, there's two rules. There's one rule that I live by.
Yeah.
And it's either you make the rules or you break the rules, but you never follow them. Okay. If you want to get ahead, you can't just be color, stay in a box, color inside, think inside the box. No. I'm all about the not breaking necessarily the rules like on purpose, but if it serves my purpose 100%. I'm not talking about cheating either.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about bending the rules.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Breaking them sometimes.
I like that.
So what about what's the point? Who are you gonna control? Who you gonna get in trouble with?
Well, no, I'm just PETA.
Yeah. Oh well, because PETA's the one that's gonna have to be on the phone. Yeah. Shout out PETA.
She's the one that has to deal with all that. But
yeah.
I see my grass and I'm like, man, it's all burnt.
Yeah, it's PETA's fault for following the rules.
Or my sprinkler system that's not working.
My sprinkler system had to be removed and then reinstalled because we put what do you call it? Turf.
Okay.
You should do turf. What have you thought about doing turf?
Well, it's like on an incline, so
I
don't know.
You should.
I haven't asked her about that yet, but I should.
You should. I got.
And there's one tree that keeps dying. It's the same tree that dies.
What it is that there's the dirt here is like after a certain level it turns into clay and then turns into straight rock, right? Because we're like in the desert. Where in Chicago it was all mulch and like beautiful dirt because it's just so lusciously green. What you been up to, man? It's been 4 years. What has happened in the last 4 years? Are you a fully acclimated Texan now?
Yeah, I am. So much has happened, to be honest. I mean, the team is growing so much. From the business side, we recently got a new manager. You know, Conk, my boy. Shout out Adam.
Yeah.
We've hired a few more, team members. Peter's brother.
What does he do?
He's launched Castro Collects.
I'm a follower. I follow.
You are?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, look, I got you a little gift.
Do you?
From the Castro Collects.
No, you don't.
Yes, sir.
If it's Michael Jordan, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Stop. So what I got you?
They're bad.
I know you're.
Are they PSA 10s?
No, stop.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, he knows. I got you a little West Ham card.
Yes.
All right. Susek. That's
I love Susek
patch. But
it's an actual fucking patch.
Yeah, dude, it's match worn. He wore that. Smell it. So Peter's brother actually launched Castro. You're actually sniffing it.
Yeah, I am.
Bro.
You were kidding?
Yeah, dude, I was kidding. Probably smells like my spit because I spit
all over
the cards.
You lick it before you stick it?
I just yell a lot. So.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
So we got Susek Tomas.
I got you. How did Borghetti?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Who's that?
He's probably your time,
Okay.
Like
Oh, yeah,
1960.
Borghetti. Yeah, Borghetti.
You know, Mexican striker, one of the best Mexican strikers of all time.
Viva
For a long
Mexico.
time, he was a leading scorer.
And his signature is fire.
It is a signature. That's
It's
why
a
I gave it to you.
signature.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
The D is
I totally
fire.
didn't give you that one because it's not, you know, the 5th card that I have of him.
Okay, awesome.
It's the only one that I have.
Well, it's my first one, so
and
I
then
appreciate
I gave you an on-card Christian Pulisic auto.
it. Guys.
Look at this. On card, he held the card and he signed it. The LeBron James of soccer. Okay.
Well, yeah, because it's the United States.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, man. Shout out Paul Pulisic, man. Super good player. But they asked, what the fuck's his name? Oh my god, I follow him on Twitter. He's my brain is fried, and it's gotta be more fried. Like come tomorrow. No, what's his name? Ponytail. Oh, he plays for currently plays for LA Galaxy. Mega famous, fucking one of the most favorite players.
Zlatan?
Yeah, Zlatan. Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't play for Galaxy anymore, but
he did,
he
right?
did, he did.
Anyway,
You're
so
right,
he was. They were comparing him to somebody here, and it's like,
Okay.
hey, they're saying that this dude is better than you in your prime.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah. He's like, but you're saying that you're the best player in the United States. He's like, I am. And then he's like, well, this guy is blah blah. He's like, let me ask you something. Where was I playing? Who was I playing with when I was in my prime?
Yeah.
And they're like, blah blah. He's like, exactly. Zlatan. Yeah, thank you.
That's funny. I think that was more for Carlos Vela, but I've definitely seen
So
that.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Zlatan is Zlatan, but
yeah, I don't keep up with any sports now.
Why,
No Bulls, no Bears, no
you're
White
just too
Sox.
busy for it or what?
I don't know. I don't know.
You can't give up on sports though, man. That's kind of messed up.
No, I mean I watch them. I mean obviously I go to the games.
Yeah, for sure. You're always there. Yeah.
You down to go to a Mavericks game?
If I can have Dr. Disrespect seat, yeah.
Well, if you can have Dashy and Seth seats, which is what Doc got. Shout out to my man Preston. Preston, if you watch these, you're the fucking man.
Yeah. So listen, Peter's brother, Chunky, he's launched Castro Collects along with the whole team. Right, Conk's helped a lot with that. Peter's helped a lot with that. So we brought on some new team members, and obviously I just signed with CAA, so I got nothing but positive things to say about them. And I have never been this busy in my near 10 years of doing what I do, streaming and
traveling a lot?
making content. Not only traveling, but just so many opportunities that have, came up and just projects that we've been working on.
Yeah.
I mean, some excited stuff coming up that obviously I can't disclose yet, but
tell me. Tell me
I'm becoming a porn star.
Oh shit!
No, I'm just playing. But there's a lot of exciting stuff, and then we got the World Cup, right? So up until like January of 2023,
oh my God,
I'm a busy guy, man.
So
but
you're already booked out.
It's a blessing, though,
dude. You're super booked out. I was just telling you that over the last 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I've been home. Sorry, 6 weekends. I've been home for. 6 weeks I've been home for. Yeah, it's been a heavy travel day for me.
Time flies, man. Time flies when you're having fun, and I'm just so excited for everything that's to come. Obviously, with like creating content on Twitch and YouTube, that's all there. But there's a lot of things that I want to touch up on that are outside of just streaming and stuff like that. So we're investing a lot.
Yeah, you are. What did you invest in last?
Which I know you're a big fan of.
What you invest in last?
Are you really gonna announce it? Or
yeah,
what?
I mean, hell yeah.
Pine Park.
Yeah.
Hey, go follow Pine Park.
Yeah. Castro, investor of Pine Park. So yeah, I was gonna bring up my schedule right now to show you, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
You're just a busy guy, man.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that with the Pine Park stuff, I was like, man, this is one of the businesses where I think that I can bring in as many friends as I can into it. Yeah. And so I extended the offer to all my boys to see who wanted to, and a lot of them
Appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's exciting times considering the fact that it's not legal everywhere. Yeah. And it's a fucking mega business, right? So, I mean, me from a passion standpoint as a user, not abuser, but as a user, when I'm in LA, I fucking tomorrow I'm there to shoot Pine Park content.
Okay.
On Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. So it's gonna be a literal, 6 hours of straight just doinks. Dang. Just puffing them down.
Hey.
Thinking way better than I usually think. You know what I mean? Just elevated mentally.
Not getting paranoid.
No. It's been a long time since I've been paranoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the paranoia I found out, and I made this analysis when I was mega stoned. So I was getting a little bit paranoid, and it happened like right when we launched Pine Park, and I was taking all these strains because I was curating the strains. So I'm like, I want this. So we were smoking ton of weed, and And I started getting paranoid, and I'm like, oh man. It's just like, what is it? And I started to identify what it was. And it's just your brain being hyper aware of everything, right? Everything that you were thinking bad can happen.
Yep.
It's not going to happen, but it could. So it's giving you that. It's like a cheat code. It's like telling you, like, yo, predicting the future. Yo, if you go down this path, this could happen. If you go down this path, this could happen. And it's like all this information all at once makes you paranoid.
Yeah, it's like micro breaking everything down.
Yeah.
And that's where the paranoia comes in. But
the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start microdosing on mushrooms.
Really?
I am. Psilocybin.
Wow.
Yeah, it apparently is a really good mood stabilizer. It's like a cup of coffee. You won't see any visuals or be impaired in any way, but it does alter your mood.
Okay.
Like an antidepressant. Not that I am, but there's been a lot of rewiring of neurons and pathways and all this shit up there. Look, I'm not. If you're under the age of 18 or 21, don't listen to what I'm saying. If you're older and you disagree with me, mind your fucking business. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. But yeah, again, I'm into it, man. I want to know more.
Yeah.
And when you hear somebody like Mike Tyson say, you get 20,000 years of knowledge 10,000 years of knowledge in 20 minutes if you do ayahuasca. Which I will at one point. Yeah, I am going to take that journey. Ayahuasca
sounds like a state.
It is. I mean, it is the awakening, the awakener of your third eye.
Wow.
It sends you on a journey.
Who do you know that's done that or tried that?
Max from Pine Park.
Yeah,
for sure. Who else? A bunch of people. I don't want to say that. I don't want to out them because I don't know if they set up. But a bunch of people that I know have done it. So I'll take that jump one day.
Okay.
Yeah, not anytime soon. I think, as we're sort of settling into the new world of optic and that merger. I think once that's out the window and out the door, like I think that's where it becomes a little bit more exciting, in my opinion.
Sick.
Yeah. Have you ever dabbled with any of those things, like shrooms or nah?
I've had friends that have definitely tried it, but personally, I've never actually.
No acid?
No, hell no.
I did shrooms before. I've never done acid.
Okay.
And I haven't done shrooms since December 31st, 1999.
Yeah, I know that story.
Yeah, I wasn't going to tell it. It was too violent. Too violent.
Really?
No.
Yeah, apparently you got aggressive or something, so.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things, man. I'm a creative person. I like, my imagination goes wild nonstop already, so I figured, let's see if I can take this up a notch.
Yeah. Are you ever scared that you're going to like spaz out or act different?
No.
Like that one time in 1998?
No. 1999. Well, the scary part is it's about to be Y2K, right? So in the early internet, all the alarmists were like, yo, Y2K, the fucking computers are going to reset because the Aztec calendar hasn't been able to figure out or coincide with the Farmer's Almanac and all this other fucking shit. I was just like, but no, I'm not afraid of that. Like, I think now that I'm in a better place, and when I say that, it's like back in the day, like I was a young kid, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was out there painting graffiti, living fast. You know what I mean? So I think I was in a different mental state back then. I had no responsibilities because my parents were always there for me. Yeah. But now that I'm a parent, now that I've I built something nice for myself, I think that if I do it in a safe place where nothing can happen. The one thing they do tell you, and this is the only thing that's holding me back from jumping in it now, is that they said that if you like the way that you are today, don't take it, because you will change. It will change something. Something will change. Maybe you'll realize that you don't need to eat the way that you eat. Maybe you'll realize that you don't need to smoke.
If you don't like the way you are today, don't take it.
Yeah.
But you like the way you are today.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely room for improvement.
I want to try it.
Yeah, if I do, and it says, and the things like you no longer like tortillas, frijoles, arroz, and all you like is vegetables, and I become, a vegetarian with, the proper protein intake to, figure that out.
Yeah.
And I become a healthier person. That'd be good. I think Rashad.
So you would want it to help you, like health wise.
Sure. I mean, yeah, of course. If a soda was helpful, I would drink.
But do you need that to help you make better? Yeah,
dude. The one thing in my life that I've never been disciplined in is eating healthy and working out. It's the one thing, and it's weird because I consider myself a very athletic person. I can prove it. You've seen me. It's not just one of those things where I'm a fucking very good Call of Duty player.
Kick the ball.
Yeah, no. I mean, you've seen me kick the ball. You know what I mean? If I practice on a daily basis, who won? Who won? Yeah, just remember who won.
The crossbar challenge we did?
The crossbar challenge against
you
the
did
young
it.
TST.
Yeah. We won. You were on my, I carried you.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, what?
I hit the first one. Bring it up.
And the only one.
No, I hit
the first and only one.
Yeah, but I was hitting those baby soccer balls. You were hitting like fucking beach balls and shit, and you were able to hit that. Anyway, but Rashad Evans was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he said, he's like, that he took it, and then all of a sudden he started to smell the rotting flesh inside of him that he had consumed.
Ooh.
And ever since then he just quit eating meat because he realized what like it was doing to him, and he can smell it through his skin.
Yeah.
And
all. What is he now? Just
a vegetarian apparently.
Grass?
Yeah, grass, lettuce. I mean, I don't think I could ever do that, but maybe. I don't know. My dad's a vegetarian.
Really?
Is he a vegetarian? Yeah, he's a vegetarian now. So my dad hasn't had meat, and like he'll take a tiny little piece of something here and there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but not just.
My mom says that he goes weeks without eating any meat whatsoever. Just beans, like soup.
When are you planning on trying it?
Trying what? The ayahuasca?
Yeah.
I don't know. In a year, 2 years.
Year, 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I check back to see if you're a vegetarian.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna record it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if I'll release it.
Hex trying. What'd you say?
Ayahuasca.
Hex
for the first time.
Yeah, dude. That video would go viral.
Yeah, dude, the amount of shit that I could do, that we as a team can do to really go viral.
Yeah.
Like,
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy, but, morals.
Yeah. No offense to, we'll never tell somebody how to make their paper, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm good on that. But
That's
yeah, I think I'll do it. Yeah. So just, have you ever tried marijuana?
I've tried it, yes.
Yeah.
And I've actually tried a gummy.
Oh, no, not me.
You've never tried a gummy before?
Nah, dude.
Really?
I just, not my thing. What about you? Tell me your story.
I mean, it's just like you take a gummy and you don't know when it's going to kick in. You know what I'm saying? So when it does kick in, you're like, oh shit. And that's when I was really paranoid, and my heart was beating like crazy and stuff like that. But
Best
then
part.
I look at PETA and she was like, are you good? And I'm like, no.
Was she like, oh, yeah.
I was.
her face is shifting and shit.
I was like, well, but dude, it was so bad that I almost had her call the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
And she was like, we're not calling the ambulance. And I'm like, no, call them.
No,
like,
you're
just
not
to make sure I'm okay.
You are okay. Like,
no, yeah, I know
you're
that
not gonna
now,
overdose,
right? But when I tried it, I was like, I wasn't okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was basically it. And then I woke up the next day and I'm like, all right, cool. Let's have another one.
Then you had another one? Let's have two this time.
Let's have two this time. Let's up it a little bit. But nothing too crazy, man. I know a lot of people have like crazy stories. Yeah, that was basically it. But I don't do it often, to be honest. I mean, I don't really drink that much either anymore. I used to obviously drink a little more, but now I'm taking it easy. I'm trying to get a little healthier and play a lot of soccer, work out. So when you talk about being healthy and eating healthy, I feel like that's something that I'm really good at. It's like if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do. If I want to lose weight or if I want to do whatever, I'll do that without, needing much other than just willpower.
You're a pudgy little dude back in the day, right?
Yeah.
I remember like when I first met you when you had the ponytail and shit. I had a ponytail in high school too.
Really?
I was thinking about bringing it back during COVID.
Dude, you got a really good hairline.
I know,
man. You got good hair.
I know.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
If I could grow my hair like you, like bien lacio, I would do it, but I can't. My shit's curly as fuck.
Really?
Like, oh yeah.
You should do long hair hacks. We all want to see it.
Yeah. If you leave a like on this video and let's say it gets 50 likes, I'll let my hair grow. I was thinking, I'm like, actually recently I just started to like get back into the gym and work out. And I had it in my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna let my hair grow.
Yeah,
and I'm like, and then once I reach like a certain weight where I can, take off my shirt without thinking that I look like ET, I'm gonna shave my head completely.
Why don't we do this eavesdrop and take off our shirts?
You first.
No.
Yeah, you first, and then psych.
What?
This was what I was gonna hit you with.
You should do that one episode. We'll come back in a year. Our next eavesdrop, we'll do shirtless.
Shirtless, all right.
Like Andrew Tate.
Yeah, but Cobra. Right? Yeah. Have you been watching him? What do you think about him?
Everyone has, right? He's been everywhere. Like I'm freaking scrolling through TikTok, Instagram Reels, and here he comes.
The most Googled searched person in the world. More than Kim Kardashian. That's Cobra Tate.
I saw that.
Yeah. So he's got a couple of businesses we found out. He's got a Hustlers University with over 80,000 members.
Yep.
He owns an adult business, whatever that means.
Yep.
And then he's got a couple of what was it, Matt? Casinos in Turkey or something.
He's got casinos. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
You want to get some casinos in Mexico?
Yeah, let's do it,
dude. We should do that.
Down. Let me know, dude.
Let's just fucking do it. No,
I mean,
I don't
now
think
it's all like digital casinos, right? It's all like online gambling.
Yeah, man. Do you play that?
No, I don't have an account.
You don't gamble?
Well, I can't. I'm in Texas.
Well, no, but when you go to Vegas.
Oh, when I go to Vegas? Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I stopped.
Really?
I did.
It's so tempting. We just were in Vegas last week.
What were you guys there for?
We went to the El Clásico, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and we took Peter's brother for his birthday and my birthday. It was the same week, so we kind of just celebrated it, and it was a good time, man. Yeah, absolutely. When I go to Vegas, I definitely gamble, but it's just like, fun gambling. I like just messing around with the dealers, having fun. It's entertainment for me and Peter. Have a couple drinks. Now, if you're talking like, oh, let's go take out more money, let's keep getting. No, we definitely have our limits and stuff like that. So it's fun. I think it's fun.
Don't go to Vegas with Tim or Ninja. They were fucking
I heard some
wilding
crazy
out.
Stories. I heard some crazy stories.
Wilding out.
Yeah, I heard stories from Nate.
Yeah, wilding out. I was like, that's how you fucking gamble, and because of that, I'm out. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, I know, dude. Dude, if you got all your boys there, man, and they're all spitting cash out.
No. It's like the difference between gambling $5,000, right? 5,000. You're there, like $5,000, and then you have 60, 100, 60, 80. I'm just like, you motherfuckers are sick. Yeah.
It's crazy though, man. But so you don't gamble at all when you go to Vegas?
Not anymore. And I stopped gambling. I think it was that weekend. No, actually, no. It was the weekend after that.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, I was down like. Yeah, it was during COVID, because it was post-COVID, because they had the glass up and all that, right? Yeah. So I was down a couple of tens. Okay. And I was just like, I looked at it and I'm like, I could have bought all of my grails. I could have bought all the Jordans, all of the friends and families.
You don't think about it that until you lose, right? You don't think about that going into gambling. You're like, hold on. Yeah. See, I like going in there with like, I don't know, a couple $1,000, right? Yeah. And then that's it. Yeah. That's it. But like, I'll never be like, oh, let me go get more. Nah. Can't do that. But I'll make sure that money I have is for, entertainment. It'll last me a while. I'm not putting down like $500 on one bet. You know what I'm saying? So I'll make it last all night, but it's just, I like to have fun with it. But there is that feeling sometimes where you're like, damn, I won. I'll win again.
Oh, it's like all my numbers are coming in. What do you play? Roulette's my shit.
Blackjack.
Every time I'm in the kitchen. Well, blackjack? See, blackjack is like Nate shots and Fwiz like that's their game. Me, I'm strictly roulette.
Yeah. What do you do, like colors or numbers?
Yeah, every so often, like I'll feel a table and be like, ooh, grab 100 chip, and I'll be like, Michael Jordan, put it on 23.
That's crazy. Fucking hits. That's the number I like to bet a lot on. 23, 20, 21, 24. It's like a little square.
Bro, speaking of numbers, did you see who won the lotto?
I heard it was in Illinois.
Guess where? Des Plaines.
Stop.
The one single winner, 1.3 billion.
That's crazy.
After taxes, walking away with minimum 700 mil.
No wonder my brother blocked me.
Yeah, it was him and shit. It's like, hey, I'm going through some shit right now. It's like, I'm gonna be okay. Trust.
This number has been blocked. I was like, what? Nah,
yeah, bro. On Tui Avenue.
Des Plaines, dude. That was what, 10 minutes away from us?
Yeah,
20 minutes?
On Tui Avenue. My dad used to work by there.
Wow.
I think it was like Des Plaines.
Tui.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's wild.
some coffee, like speed coffee or some shit like that.
Did they say whether it was like $1 purchase or like
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did, but no, it was just one single dude, and life changed. Would you freak out?
I mean, dude, it's $1 billion, right? After taxes, $45.
Huh?
What would you? Well, I'm saying it was $1 billion, right? But after taxes and everything, I mean, it's only like 300-something thousand.
No.
Million.
No,
it's not.
No, bro, it was 1.3 billion.
That's
okay,
why.
So three.
How much after taxes? How much is it?
Like minimum 700. You're not paying 60%. What is the? I mean. Oh, you know what? It is Illinois.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. How much taxes did Lotto winner?
I thought it was like 60.
He gave up more than half. Lottery gets. The lottery. Billion lottery gets 433 million after tax.
That's what I said. Fool.
Yeah, I don't want to win.
Yeah.
I don't want to win.
What is that?
Fucking bullshit. You know, that's what that is.
It's a billion, but that's still a lot of money.
It's like, I'm $1 billion. No, I guess I'm not. I guess I'm still.
So let me ask you this: $1 billion. What are you doing with?
I said this earlier. I was like, I would buy Optic solely, fully. Not that there's anything, wrong with anything that everything that we got going on is fucking amazing. But I just have goals for myself, and I believe that one day that is going to be the case.
Interesting.
Little by little, you know what I mean? Make it worth it. But yeah, but aside from that, it's romanticizing aside.
Yeah.
I would buy a bigger house. I'm kidding. I would buy I would buy bigger land, right? In fact, I would shrink. I want to shrink. I want to shrink. I don't want to scale in house. I want to shrink in house.
Really?
Bro, my upstairs nobody uses it.
Let me move in.
You down?
Wait, was that no one's gonna use it?
That would okay. Let me see.
Can Peter's brother move in?
Also with you guys?
No, with you.
Just him?
You're upstairs.
No, fuck that. No. Yeah, if you guys can come, listen. You got two dogs?
I got 3 dogs.
3 dogs. So we would go up to 10. So
10? You have 7 dogs? Right?
11.
You have 8 dogs. Right?
Hold on.
How do you not know how many dogs you have?
Because they're not mine.
Oh, okay.
They're Jude's, that's right. I only claim 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, you got Henry counts as like 4.
Yeah, his shit certainly too. Shit's the size of his fucking laptop screen.
Is she planning on getting other dogs?
No, I told her.
That's
I'm like,
it? No more?
I told her I'm like, this is the last. These are the last 8 heartbreaks that I'm ever gonna endure from a pet perspective.
Yeah.
And if you choose to get more dogs, you are choosing to ask me for a divorce.
Okay.
You know, people grow apart and shit, right? I don't want to keep her from her dreams, but she can't keep me from my dreams of not having any fucking dogs.
Exactly.
You know
Works
what I mean?
both ways for sure.
Yeah,
I understand.
And I'm not saying I love my dogs. I'll do anything for my dogs. I'm fucking freeloaders, eat well, live well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm good. I'm good. My best friend Schofield is 16 years old. Right there. There's a portrait of him right there, behind Matt. But Matt's there, right there. Boom.
That's your boy right there.
That's my boy. He's been with me from the jump, from the very start. Yeah, from the very start. He's 16. You know, he doesn't have that. You know, I mean, hopefully he could be 17 soon. He looks fucking very healthy.
He's a beast.
Yeah. But then after that, we have like 7 more dogs. 7 more times that I'm gonna have to, as a father.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Go through it. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I went
and
through
losing a dog is so hard, man. I lost 2 dogs.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, it's like your boy.
Bro, when
best friends.
When we lost Animal.
Yeah.
I cried when we put him down because he was also like 14. He was he was just suffering and shit. We had to put him down. I cried while they did it, and after that I'm like, and I'm like, I'm good. So I was good, but every time I showered every morning, I would for like a whole week I missed him. I was just fucking crying.
It's crazy.
It's fucking insane.
It's sad. Losing a dog is so hard.
Yeah, because you never know if the fucking bastards knew that how much they meant to you. You know what I mean?
And it's like every single time you walk in, dude, they get excited as hell.
Yeah.
Like imagine, dude, I wish my girl would get excited like that when I walk in the door every day.
Just tail wagging. Me too.
You know?
It's like
she's like, oh fuck, you're back. Right?
Yeah.
Nah, but
I mean, but when she walks in, you know, I'm happy too. You know what I'm saying? My tail is wagging. My front tail is wagging.
Nah, this guy.
And I'm not talking no Doberman either tail. You know what I'm talking about? La cola del diablo, como le dicen.
Love it.
All right, so you expanded your team. What's the plan with this thing? I think you in particular, being the FIFA megastar that you are, the amount of pack openings. How many packs do you think you've opened?
Well, listen, man, over like my FIFA career, where I've just been creating content on FIFA for 9 years or so. I mean, it's all been digital. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love doing it digitally.
Yeah.
And I've started getting into NFTs and the whole crypto stuff. But just specifically on packs on FIFA, it's a digital thing, right? And that's why I've gotten so into the physical collectible side of cards.
Yeah.
Because that's something I can give back to my kids when I do decide to have kids with FIFA packs. It's like the next year it resets and now you got to do it all over again. And I still love doing that, right? But it's not something I can hold on to forever. I can hold on to the YouTube videos and the highlights and the clips and stuff like that, but that's all you really have. You know what I'm saying? Because EA turns off the servers. So, I mean, yeah, I love doing both, but I feel like if you're asking me on a personal level, the cards are I think a little more special to me, for sure. Right, because I'm obviously a big fan of soccer. I'm a big fan of sports, and having like a Messi auto card or Ronaldo auto card that's numbered 1 of 1. There's only one in the world. I think that's sick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love collecting. I've been doing it since 1999.
Yeah. How many Jordans do you have?
I have a few Jordans. I have a few Luka rookies too. I'm not too big on basketball. I want to, but I mean, I'm just addicted to soccer, man, football. So
my brother-in-law says he like sees you around.
I saw him at the card show. Yeah. I was just walking around. Dude, he's so funny though.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
He's awesome. So it made me happy that he's into it too. And so many people are getting into it.
He's making a living off of that.
Yeah.
Like
so
trading.
Many people are, man. So many people are. Like I said, I just like collecting. I'm not really trading, or I don't really sell. I've never sold a card in my life, and I have a lot, man. So, I mean, it's been doing that, and people have been liking it. People have been loving it. So I'm just, collecting my way up, and, we got a lot of plans and projects coming up.
If you were to estimate how much money you've spent on FIFA.
On FIFA?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, for sure, a couple $100,000.
A couple $100,000?
Yeah,
like $500,000?
Probably.
$1 million?
I could probably tell you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on
$1 million?
that, but I don't even know. That's crazy.
Maybe $1 million.
Peter probably knows that.
Say $1 million so I can use that as a title.
That's
no, I'm
fine.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm like 500, 1 million, 10 million.
It's funny because, like, obviously, we should talk about how much we've made.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Instead of how much we spent.
But yeah. No, well,
it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Yeah.
I've loved, opening packs. Ever since, I started streaming, I've just been doing packs, and it's something that I just like doing. So now that, it's kind of dangerous because the hobby, collecting cards, it's like you're opening IRL
That's what it's called, the hobby, right?
Yeah, the hobby. So we've been popping up a lot of those, but it's fun, man. I love it. I love doing it. And it's really popular right now. Every time I go to like the retail stores, not with cards or anything, but just these mystery packs that these kids are like opening up, and they get a whole bunch of little things inside of that. That's huge on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Right? So
I mean, think about those little kids that were opening up those eggs.
that's what I'm saying.
Remember?
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all that stuff is like really popular. A lot of mystery things are popular too. Like, what am I going to get in here and stuff like
Gambling, dude.
that.
Like fucking kids. The kids are getting hooked on that shit. It's like, am I gonna get paid?
Yeah.
What am I
So
getting?
that's what I always tell my viewers is like, man, sometimes you can hit something nice in a box, but other times you can get skunked. You can get nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Would you say that's like the majority of the time?
the majority, I don't know. I mean, I've been getting really lucky. I feel like lucky on FIFA. Nah, FIFA is like, dude, I can go hours and days without getting anything.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But
What's the best thing you've ever gotten? I don't think I asked you this last
on
time.
FIFA or where?
Yeah.
Probably like a Team of the Year Ronaldo.
And what does that go for, like in the marketplace?
I mean, it's just a coin.
Can you sell it?
Coin value? No, dude, that's what I'm saying. It's just coins. You get in-game currency, and that is just for the game. You know what I'm saying? But you could sell a one-of-one Ronaldo for $5,000, $10,000.
Could you sell your account to me? Like if I'm like, yo, sell me your account.
No, I think EA will ban you.
I mean, what the fuck do they care? Well, we won't tell anyone. I'm not gonna make a video.
Right? So yeah, I've had a lot of coins on my account, but I've never thought of selling anything. But I could if I wanted to, for sure.
What about in physical? What's
in physical? I mean, dude, the other day we packed my first ever on-card Messi autograph card. Right. And then I bought 2 boxes. Listen to this, 2 boxes. The first one on my birthday, I got my first ever on-card auto Messi. It was crazy. But then the very next box had a one-of-one Ronaldo patch. And it had like the size of his jersey, the Portugal jersey. That went crazy. It was so sick. You look at the card and you're like, damn, this is badass. You know what I mean? And those are all valued at like 5,000 plus, 10,000 plus.
Yeah, but it ain't even about that at that point, right?
No, that's the thing. That day specifically, I didn't even look up the value or comps of the card because I was just like, dude, this is so sick to own. I'm never going to get rid of these cards.
Yeah.
If my kids decide to, well, that's on them. But I'll make sure they don't want to.
Would you let them would you just pass it down?
Yeah, I would probably just pass it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to think, Messi, you want his autograph. It's like you and Jordan.
Yeah.
Have you seen how much like Jordan rookie 86 Fleer cards go for? You should open a few 1986 Fleer packs. I almost got some the other day at the card show. They had a few graded. 1986. You remember those, right?
Maddie, yeah, of course. Maddie, bring that up on eBay, kid.
They had like a little pack of gum. Look at that.
Oh.
That's a PSA 10 though, bro. 275,000.
Damn.
The beauty of a card, man.
Yeah, and that's a good. Like that's only gonna go up.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
You tell me.
He's still alive.
He's.
You know what I mean? And he's out there yelling at kids still. You know what I mean? That's the best. Bro, that's the best shit ever. Do you know the story behind the fuck them kids?
I think I do.
Yeah, it's like what's his name? It was Chris Paul. They were at a Michael Jordan camp. And he said, if
he beat him.
Yeah, he's like, if Michael misses one shot, everyone in the gym gets Jordans. Jordan said, fuck them.
He drained everything.
Yeah, well, let me see. I was shooting like fucking
like,
Bill Cartwright. No. But yeah, like, and then recently there was some kids like waiting outside of a garage, and there's like nothing but dope ass garage. You see it? He's filming. He's like, oh shit, oh, there's Michael Jordan. Oh shit, there's Michael Jordan. And he's like, get out of here.
Get out.
He said, get out the street. You know, I was like. He was like, oh, shit, Jordan.
It was like a parking garage, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I remember.
Bro, those little kids handled themselves way better than I would have.
Oh, yeah.
But I bet you if that would have been like Little Trippy Red or somebody like that, they would have been like, oh,
6
shit.
9 yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I would have seen Jordan. I would have been like,
oh, exactly.
I would have put my hands up,
right?
Yeah,
that's what I would do with like Messi or Ronaldo, man. I mean,
yeah, that's insane too. That we were talking about it on the podcast, like the difference between Tom Brady and Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
Because you know how they took those pictures together, and we were talking, it's like, who's more famous? And it's like not even a fucking comparison, right? Like it's like,
I mean, I still don't know who you think is more famous.
Ronaldo, obviously.
Okay,
no.
Sure.
Well, we checked on Instagram.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, and Tom, that's the determining factor, of course.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
How many likes
sure.
does he have as his latest picture?
No, how many?
Funny.
Well, that too, but it's like how many people follow him. And he had what did Brady have? Brady had like 10 million.
Okay.
And Ronaldo has like 490 million or some crazy shit like that, waiting for.
I think Messi has the most liked sports picture.
Yeah, which one was that?
I believe the one where he won La Copa America.
Oh yeah, and he was on the plane.
Yeah, the international trophy. So that's so crazy.
So he's got 12.5 million.
You would think that Tom Brady would have more, right?
No,
no, really? It's Tom Brady, man.
Oh, bro, it's one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
But then you have
354.
Jeez, this is Messi. No, look Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's in the 400,000.
Oh, dude.
400 million. Sorry.
Yeah, it just sells. You know, it's like, let's see here, 472.
Almost 500 million followers on Instagram.
But you got to think about it like this: is like if you look at Ronaldo's following, I can guarantee you that at least 35% of them are all female. Right?
Yeah.
Or more, where if you have, Messi, he's in the 90% all male.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be? Obviously fucking Messi. You know what I mean?
I was about to say that, Messi.
Yeah.
But
yeah, who's your favorite player of all time?
Listen, I'm not going to answer that question. I feel like they both, stand for different things to me personally, right? They both have brought so much happiness into me, man, with just their football stuff. And I mean, it's beautiful that they've gone against each other the whole careers, and they keep upping each other every time, right? Like Ronaldo will win the Euro, Messi will win the Copa America. And what's crazy is that this is what Illuminati is, right? I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
So to answer your question,
turn the volume up, Maddie.
So to answer your question, I love them both. I love them both equally. I always say, like, okay, if the game is 1-1 in the 90th minute, who would you bring on, Messi or Ronaldo? I would bring on Ronaldo, right? But watching Messi play and the things Messi does individually are just out of this world.
Magic.
Sometimes you get magic, right? You can't comprehend what he does. Now, Qatar 2022. It's this year, November. If Argentina somehow managed to win their group and Portugal win their group, we are looking at a potential Argentina versus Portugal in the final. A lot has to happen for that to go down.
Yeah.
But that's how it stands. Now, could you imagine the internet if it's Messi versus Ronaldo in a World Cup final?
Yeah. Imagine if you could do a watch party.
I mean, I'm gonna follow Argentina and Mexico at the World Cup. So whenever they get knocked out, I'll go back home or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine.
How does that work? Like following teams?
Well, you just have to buy resale tickets.
Okay.
Right.
And you'll sit anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah. Nah.
I mean, the vibe's gonna be fucking insane no matter what.
I will be in the parking lot if I have to be. You know what I'm saying? But Qatar's badass. Could
we find a sponsor to sponsor? Like it'll take.
I told you about this already, man. I was like, let's go, dude. We got to at least Mexico plays Messi, dude. Mexico, Argentina. Let's go.
Yeah, we got to go to that.
I mean, I don't know how busy you are in November, but
it's good. We'll bring the wives.
Peter's. Listen. There's rooms for you at the villa that we already have. I already have. When you mention sponsors, I already have. That's one of our big partnerships.
Hell yeah. Airbnb or something like that?
Yeah. It's not an Airbnb. It's just like a.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Airbnb, I guess you could say.
Yeah. That's sick. What is it? I mean, have you ever been to the Emirates?
Emirates.
Well, Qatar, Isn't that in the stadium?
No. You mean like flying there? I thought you meant the Arsenal Stadium because that's also called the Emirates.
Yeah.
You're talking about flying.
Just like Middle East.
Emirates. No, I did. Well, I just lay over.
Yeah.
Closest I've been was South Africa because we had to stop there and then go to South Africa.
Oh, you climbed that big ass Lion Mountain or whatever, right?
South Africa is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
The oxygen is just different. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I never believed in all that, but when I got there, I'm like,
You been to Aspen?
hey, nah, never.
Yeah, Aspen will
Nate
fuck
was
you up
telling
too.
me about Aspen.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Where the fuck did he go?
He told us to go. He's like, yo, yeah. He did.
Yeah, he was there on vacation. I was there working.
So you'd be down though, World Cup?
I am actually 1,000%.
I mean, we would go for like.
3
You would
weeks?
probably have to be there for like 2-3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
if you
down.
want to go to the Mexico games, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
not the only game we have to go to.
if Jude's coming with, then yeah. Let's take a quick break. Let me say hello to the sponsors, and then we'll be right back. Pardon the interruption. I'm in LA now, but wishing that I was in Texas. So I'm going to send you back to Texas as soon as I'm done telling you about Upstart. As you guys know, Upstart, the sponsor of today's podcast, has been around for a very long time. And the reason that they keep coming back is because a lot of you have taken the opportunity to get on your way to financial freedom. Now, I want more of you who are in need to start and take a look at what this thing is offering, because it is actually helping a bunch of people. Saying goodbye to high interest credit card debt is one of the first steps toward financial independence. But the interest month after month can feel like a never-ending hamster wheel, and that's where Upstart comes in. We've all been there. Seemingly out of nowhere, you get hit with an unexpected expense bill, and then when that happens, what do you do? Where do you go? Who do you turn to? Like, who do you even ask for help? Upstart, and the link will be in the description down below, can help you get there, can help you there. Upstart is powered by personal loans, can help you pay down high interest debt all online with one simple, easy to understand payment terms. Upstart has helped over 1.8 million customers on their path to financial freedom, whether it's paying off credit card debts, whether it's consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses. Upstart can help you get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Well, what does that mean? Let's say you have two credit cards. One of them is at 5% and the other one is at 6%. If Upstart can help you get an interest for 4% and it's only one payment, think about how easy that is. 2 steps are removed and it's only just now one, and it's cheaper than it was to pay off those other ones. That's as simple as I can simplify it. Obviously, each individual case may apply to whatever you're dealing with. Maybe it's 5 credit cards, maybe it's 6. Who knows? But Upstart knows that you're more than just a credit score. So rather than looking at your credit score alone, Upstart's model considers more than just that. They look at your employment history. They look at other information provided in your loan application to find a smarter rate loan for you. You can check out your rate in minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000 without impacting your credit score. So you can check it without even damaging your credit score right on the link in the description that I'll leave down below. So don't wait and check your rate today at upstart.com/eavesdrop. That's upstart.com/EAVESDROP. Or to check your rate today, don't forget to use the URL that I put in the description down below, so that Upstart can continue to come back, so that I can continue to tell you guys what's up. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided at the loan application. So please be sure to check it out. Go to upstart.com/eavesdrop. Again, the link is in the description down below, but it's upstart.com/EAVESDROP. The next sponsor for today's podcast happens to be another one that keeps coming back. Why? Because you guys are using it. It's proven out to be a good investment for them. So we're going to continue out and letting you guys know. And I tell you every single time how we at the HECZ quarters use Honey. Whether it's Maddie buying something at Best Buy for the studio, whether he's buying Pizza Hut, whether it is he's buying whatever it is that he's buying for the HECZ quarters, what this is a browser extension. All right, so imagine that you're shopping at your favorite store, whether it's Target, Walmart, whatever. When it comes down to the checkout time, there's going to be a little button there that says Honey. You click on that button and Honey will scour the internet to find the best discount coupons available to you on the internet. That way you don't have to go do it. So imagine you hit that button and you see your prices drop instantaneously after they have searched and scoured the internet, right? Honey doesn't just work on your desktop, however. It also works on your phone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and you save on the go. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out. It is something that I use at home. It is something that my wife uses. It's something that Maddie uses. We all use it because who doesn't care about their money like that? If there's room to save, you're going to save it. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and also supporting the podcast. And we certainly appreciate that. I never recommend something that I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/eavesdrop. That's JOIN. honey.com/EAVESDROP. That's honey.com/eavesdrop. And I'll leave it in the description down below so you can just click on that, make it super easy, just as easy as it's going to be for you to save money at checkout on any of your favorite sites on the internet. Back to my man Castro. We got lots to talk about. Back to Texas. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, I totally would. 3 weeks would be too much to be away from Jude.
Yeah.
And live, obviously.
Bring them with.
Yeah, I mean, but what can we like? What are the rules over there?
It's a bit different, right?
Like you can't drink and shit.
They're gonna have like fan zones where you can drink and stuff like that. I'm sure you could drink at the hotels, and there's gonna be specific places where you can drink, right? But they're obviously big on all that. So I told Peter, like, hey, I'm going into another country. I'm gonna respect
of course.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect their religion and everything.
Of course.
Because that's just what my parents have taught me to respect. So, I mean, anything that they ask of, we'll listen and we'll do our thing. But we're also going to, follow Mexico, the U.S., and Messi, Ronaldo, and all that stuff. So, there's a few things that came out where I think, I don't remember correctly. I'm sure Maddie could probably bring it up, but you can't have one night stands.
Oh.
Or else you go to like jail for a certain amount of years.
I just can't have one night stands. Period. I'd go to hell. I'd be dead. I'd go to the grave.
Something much worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a few things that they've announced.
Even if I
allowed.
could, I wouldn't. Just for the record. Ew.
Yeah, I probably said that like if I was planning on doing it, but for anyone that whatever. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited as hell. So.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good time. And like I said, Mexico versus Argentina, I mean, that's going to be a massive game in itself. And I'm all about that. I like, we went to the Mexico game.
Yeah.
It was a friendly, remember? My parents were there. And we had such a good time, man. Celebrating goals is different. So it's what I live for, really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's your life's passion. You've been able to make a very, very good living off of something super fun that interests you, so that's awesome. We were talking about like the anomaly that had to have occurred in the glitch to have had these two great athletes on the same timeline, not only the same timeline, but in the same age. They're like the same age, right? Almost.
They're like 3 years apart.
3 years, but they're still. You usually get these like little blips in the system, right? Jordan,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron all at the same time. Like they were like staggered. In this case scenario, the glitch said, "You know what? Let's give them both."
Yeah, right.
Imagine if there was like a fucking third and a fourth, right? Yeah. And they played on the same team. That's insane. That to me is like one of the best. I don't think
we'll ever see anyone close to like Ronaldo or Messi.
No.
I mean, you have the likes of Mbappe and Haaland. And
Mbappe played for my. He did, right? Am I talking shit?
What were you about to say?
No, he didn't, right?
No,
say it. No, you're not gonna say it? Anyway, so
I'll say it for you.
What? He did. He didn't play, right?
You were gonna say Mbappe played for West Ham?
Yeah, but I was thinking of what's his name?
I don't know.
Man, see, again, like I said, I don't fake the funk. I don't watch it. I don't follow it.
I respect it. But no, he didn't. But
no. Who the fuck was it? Who am I thinking of?
Chicharito.
No, they don't even look alike. No, it's this another like black dude. What the fuck was his name? He was fucking super fucking good. No, it wasn't Antonio either.
I can't believe I can't think of it. Interesting.
What are you searching, Matt? Like I hear you clicking. Say do the 2017.
Kurt Zuma, he kicks cats.
Who does?
Zuma.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, dude. There was like this big video that
I don't hate cats. I do hate.
I mean, I'll be honest. I hate cats.
I hate cats, but I would never kick them.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'd shoot them with like. Let me see. What did I do?
I'll kick him, but listen, I'll shoot one.
I'll shoot one with
I'm allergic to them, man. So like, that's how that's where my hatred comes
I just don't like them.
No.
And it's not because they eat your soul.
Yeah, I think if I wasn't allergic, I would probably own a cat.
Yeah.
Straight up. If I wasn't allergic to them, I'd probably own a cat.
Not me. It'll come to my head the player that I'm thinking about.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Just not my thing. Cats are not my thing. So back to both Messi and Ronaldo. Because of like obviously the anomaly, there was this auction back in 2018.
Okay.
Or 2017 champs.
Yeah.
I just sold Optic at the time, so I was on cloud 9. Doing this. So I was in England with fucking Duncan Ironmonger.
Okay.
You're familiar from Scuff.
Yep, Scuff.
And he's like, "Oi, you want to bet on this? You and me will split it half and half." And I was like, "Sure. What do you want to put in?" Anyway, long story short, we bought it. I haven't seen it since.
What is it?
Where is it? He's got it in his office.
Is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a Ronaldo autographed jersey and a Messi autographed jersey.
Separately, or were they
in the same display?
They were in the same display.
Yeah.
You've never seen it?
No, I've saw it. The last time I saw it was when we won it and I bid for it. And the plan was for me to fly out to Atlanta to get it.
Okay.
To do the podcast with Duncan and then get my jersey, which was the Ronaldo one. He's like, "Which one do you want, Messi or Ronaldo?" I was like,
You
"Ronaldo."
said Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Dang, that's badass.
Yeah. I mean, I just look.
So let me ask you this: Does he have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He has both.
He has both.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has both.
Well, yeah, this is.
You know what? If you're watching, you need to send that shit right now. Period. Send me the whole thing.
Next day air.
Yeah.
Please.
What do you call it? It's a timeshare. You've had it for 4 years. It's my turn. It's my turn for the
This is a good time
the next
to have
4
it, too.
years. Yeah.
That's awesome.
How do you determine the value of something like that? Like, are they like Jordan where they don't autograph shit, or they do their autographs?
No, I think they both actually signed quite a bit. There's a lot of autographs out there. Ronaldo. I mean, I have like probably 5 or 6 Ronaldos, and Messi signs a lot too. He's just started signing for PSG, so I'm assuming that Panini has like the rights to the players and they agree to sign, and there's like a big deal. Yeah. So yeah, they signed quite a bit, but it's still really sick to have.
Has anyone ever reached out to you to have your own card on Upper Deck,
to have my own card? No.
Like an Upper Deck, or?
I mean, I recently talked to someone, but it wasn't as I don't know. It just I had to catch up, but
I'm gonna be in one. I can't say which one, but it's coming out next.
I don't know if it's the same thing that you're on that I talked to, but
yeah.
It was only like 2 weeks ago too that it got brought up, but I don't know. I mean.
I'm gonna type it.
You're gonna type it,
and then you tell me if this is the same thing.
Oh, you typed it here. Let's see. No.
Or something along those lines. I may have the name wrong.
Honestly, no. I don't think it's it.
Okay.
I don't think it's related, but I think that would be pretty cool. I do have a 1-of-1 pop figure.
Yeah, a 1-of-1 pop figure.
Yeah, someone made me like a pop figure, and they.
So do I.
Super, super good detail.
Oh wait, that doesn't look like me.
No,
yours still looks like you.
Mine has like a man bun and everything.
Oh, should this have the
yeah, it has
curlies?
the mustache too. Yeah.
Yo, you
did really good.
Did you did something to your teeth?
Did my teeth? Yeah, I fixed them up a little bit.
Dude,
yeah.
where'd you go?
It was in LA.
Dude, is Nate Shot's guy?
No.
Oh.
No.
You gotta. I'm going.
Not Nate
I'm
Shot's
going.
guy.
I'm going by middle of next year. My teeth are gonna be.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, dude, they I don't know what they did. They like shaved them down and they kind of tightened them up a little bit.
How long ago?
It was, I think, years ago. To be
Really?
honest. Yeah, probably like 2 years ago. I think it was pre-COVID.
This is the first time that we're talking like this, so like I noticed it.
Really?
Yeah. They did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out that dude.
Yeah, he did really
good. What was
man.
the doctor's name? You don't want to give him no shout outs?
And I forgot what his name
was. We
We
forgot. You tell me afterwards. Okay. Yeah. Look, you didn't give him a fucking discount. You still charge him fucking $300 for fucking tooth.
It was a thing though. It was a thing though. He offered something though.
Yeah,
for sure. He's like, oh well, if you post or do this, we'd give you. I was like,
nah. That's what I said. I'm like, nah. Nate has all his shit out there. I'm like, fuck that. He's got his root beer tooth and all that stuff. Like that. Me.
I mean, yeah, it would do. I'll be honest. It was really, really painful.
What?
Yeah, it was real painful. I told people, I was like, you couldn't do it. No way, dude. They grind your teeth with like this big grinder, and it's just like, ooh, it was a bleeding everywhere. What do you mean, do you feel it? Yeah,
they don't numb you?
Well, yeah, they do that.
But you still feel it.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a 2-day process, but yeah, I told Pete, I was like, you know what? Run it. Would I go back and do it again?
Yeah.
Hell no.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
Not worth it. Not worth it? Well, I don't know how your teeth were before this, so I don't know. But I me growing up in Mexico, we didn't have access in the 80s, right? So dentistry wasn't as developed as it is now. So it was like they were in there with fucking hammers. Look, the other thing is like growing up in Mexico, when I was 4 years old, they took out my appendix. Or went to the doctor. They said my appendix was fucked up, so they took it out. It got infected. I almost died. They took me to a different doctor, to a specialist.
Okay.
And they said it was my tonsils. So in the same month, they took out my tonsils. 4 years old. I almost fucking died.
Damn.
So I'm not trusting none of you.
It's improved so much, though, man. I think you're safe now.
Do you think?
Have you ever had a root canal?
No, that's the one thing.
I heard those are painful as hell.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but
like
I don't.
Cavities and stuff.
Do you have do you need glasses?
No, I've got great vision.
Same. What about wisdom teeth?
No.
You never had them?
No.
Me either.
No.
Every single member of my family has had that.
We're built different, you know.
Yeah. They wasted all the good DNA on me, and then they had my sister, and then my brother, and then my sister.
Yeah, but
degrading the family. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I don't think they watch. So they deserve it then. You know. Would you? Do any of your family people, like all your family watches all your content? Like, will they be watching this?
Yeah, 100%. My brother will be watching this for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone will watch this for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
We're all big fans, bro. Straight up.
Of me?
Yes.
Dude, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
They know everything about Pine Par. They know everything about Optic.
Hell yeah. Well, shout out to them. They make excellent. Your brother makes some bomb ass Vampiros. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. You've had
some.
I
came over to the crib. We watched some.
Sure.
It was really good.
Been a while though. You got to go back.
Yeah, if I get invited, all I see is like, yo, we're gonna go to this. Yeah, you go to the game with him. You went to the fight.
What fight?
The yesterday.
Yeah, Brandon Moreno's fight. What do you mean?
It says that. Yo, me and Peter are going to here. Y'all want to come? I would have been. Yeah, let's get tickets.
It was like a last minute decision. You know? No, I swear. You could even ask Peter. Like I asked my Instagram. I was like, hey, I didn't realize it. Should we go? And they're like, yeah, go. I was like, all right, we'll go.
Mexican dude won
and
again.
Honestly, yeah, dude. And straight up, I think UFC events. I'm not gonna say they top football events or soccer events, but it's pretty damn close. You know what I mean? And I love basketball, but I think UFC beats basketball games.
Yeah.
I personally think so because it might have just been because of the Brandon Moreno fight, but Amanda Nunes and Pena, they went at it so hard, man.
Yeah,
I was just like, what?
Gouged.
Yeah, she had to get like surgery right away after the fight. So
yeah,
have you been to a UFC event or no?
Oh yeah, we went to the McGregor versus Khabib.
That's right. Yeah,
that was fucking amazing.
Isn't it wild though, dude?
Yeah,
like, it's just like,
oh bro, the fight broke out into the.
Oh, that's
when it broke out. Wow. We were that one, and we were like on floor.
Yeah,
we were floor, but I told the guys, I'm like, yo. As soon as the bell rings, we gotta bounce. We gotta bounce.
Oh yeah, that's how I was.
And sure enough, right? Like sure enough, the second that we sort of went through the thing, the bell rings. We started watching, and all of a sudden, whoa, commotion. We looked back, and we were like, "What the fuck is happening?" So we stood there for a bit, but then it was like this dude came up. This what was it? This Irish dude, right?
Yeah.
Like had to be like 20 years old, 21 years old. Was like fucking mad as fuck. He wants to back up Connor. He's like, ah, and he looked over at me, and I was like, no. Boys, let's get out. And sure enough, we get to the top, and there's a bunch of fights broke out.
Man, everyone just starts getting aggressive.
Yeah,
right? They all think they're UFC fighters. Boxers.
The problem with going to UFC fights, unlike going to any other sporting events, is that there's got to be a ratio of more likely to fight somebody who knows how to fight than somewhere else. If I'm at a Cowboys game, if I'm at a Bulls game, a Bears game, odds are that you're gonna fight somebody that is not an avid practicer of jiu-jitsu, okay, for example. So you're gonna have a little bit of like all right, it's gonna be a fair fight.
That's the thing though, man. It's like going to like a Fast and the Furious movie, right? Everyone leaves the movie and thinks they're in a Nissan Skyline or something like that. So they're all like
in a Honda Eclipse.
You know what I mean?
Or it is a Honda Eclipse and a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Yeah.
Lancer. Yeah, where am I? My brain's just
So yeah, it was great. It was a good time. We really enjoyed it, but I can't wait for our next UFC event. You know what I mean? So,
are you going to? Is that like a thing you're gonna go to every?
I want to definitely, for sure. I started collecting some UFC cards as well. I have a really, really sick Brandon Moreno card, but what I was gonna mention was sorry.
No, I'm interrupting.
PETA was so surprised that it was about 45% females inside of the American Airlines Center, and 55% male.
Wow,
bro, the ladies behind us were diehard Amanda Nunes, the whole row, bro. They weren't there with their guys. It was just them, and they were yelling some crazy shit. One of the ladies was like, "Amanda, kick her in the coochie," and I was like, "What? I've never seen anything like it, bro. It was badass."
Yeah.
I was
what did they look like?
Oh yeah, girl. I mean, you thought I turned around and be like, "Hold on, let me get a good shot." No, I was just.
You turned around, like,
I don't want to. She was probably gonna beat my ass,
Yeah.
So I was like, "No, I'm good." But we were cracking up because we were like, "Wow, this is sick," and the fight was sick. So
Tyson was there and a whole bunch of other
Tyson was there. All the fighters were there.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, Bose hit me up that same day. I'm like, listen, man,
Did he go?
No.
Oh.
No, he always hits me up for me to find the tickets, which is fine. I can do that. It's easy. but not the day of. You know what I mean?
And you got mad at me. So now I know not to ask you.
Yeah, but I still want to be invited. I still want to be able to say no.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. All right. Any major projects you got coming up, man?
I mean, again, there's a lot that I just can't say right now, right? Obviously, because I haven't even announced them. But yeah, there's a few. I mean, the only one that's obviously big that I could obviously talk about is just the World Cup one. But I think it's what we're doing at the World Cup that's exciting.
Yeah.
But that should be fun. I mean, it's the biggest event of all time, right? The World Cup happens every 4 years.
Yeah.
And there's a few other things that are super sick that are related to the World Cup. It's just can't really announce it yet. But yeah, it's exciting times, man. There's a lot of sweet projects. Obviously, I got a great relationship with Twitch. We got a lot of cool things coming up there. You know, the new FIFA drops soon, so I'm excited to play that. Obviously, I'm a big gamer, so I just, I get addicted to this stuff.
Call of Duty. I see you on every.
Yeah, I play Call of Duty. Yeah. What's the new Modern Warfare coming out, right?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
2.
I'll be streaming that. I'll be playing that for sure.
Cool. If you need partners in crime to play that shit, let me know.
Yeah.
We're gonna be playing some game battles matches, so if you're good at S&D, we'd love to have you as one of the guests.
Okay.
It's me, Hutch, and Diesel.
Okay.
Yeah, with a rotating fourth.
Sweet.
Yeah, man, we'd love to have you on. Anyway, brother, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I got to catch a flight to LA. Obviously, we're going to be at Champs. Next year, I promise you that we will not forget to invite you to the homestand. As you can see here, and as you guys can see here, this is the Optic Texas Stage 1 Championship. We had to get it on our own. It took a while because those are real emeralds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Emeralds.
Yeah.
And then the bottom part of it is actual kryptonite from planet Krypton.
Super sick, man. That's dope.
So if you're Superman, don't come by here.
If you're Superman, don't go by here. I love it.
You'll probably die.
Good stuff.
That's a lot of green right there.
Okay.
Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. All of his information will be listed in the description down below. Please go check it out. Go follow his account, Castro Collect. What's it called?
Castro Collects.
Castro Collects on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
He gives away every single one of his cards. So if you just go leave a like, you'll get one. Any closing comments? Anything?
No, thank you, and good luck in Champs, man. I hope you guys do great.
Thank you, man. So do we. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.